What's poppin', Marvel collectors, and welcome back to Carbonite Collecting, a branch of the Carbonite Convos podcast and YouTube channel. If you've been with us for a while, you know we do a lot of Funko Pop concept lists where we partner up with a bunch of different creators to bring you a list from a specific Marvel or Star Wars movie and the Funko Pops that should be made from that movie. Today, we don't have a full list because, one, we've already done a list from this movie, so make sure to go check it out, and the link will be in the description. I wish this scene would have come out when we made this, but Christie's Custom, an awesome concept creator, made the scene that we're about to dive into today. It'll only be a couple minutes. So one, we really appreciate them letting us just make a video of this. Alec, are you ready to talk about this custom scene?
Yeah, man, I am absolutely in love with this. Christie's Custom crushed this. I love all the details and the intricacy of each individual character, man. I'm so excited to dive into this thing. So why don't you go ahead and get us rolling?
Yeah, so as you can see on the screen, this concept scene is from Avengers Age of Ultron. And if you have watched any of our podcast episodes, heard us talk about Marvel, you know that Age of Ultron is very high up on our Marvel list. You can't say that about a lot of fans because it's not one of the highest rated movies, but we absolutely love the movie. And this, again, this is from the opening scene, and again, man, I wish this would have been made when we had our concept list, because this thing is freaking awesome. What is a couple things you notice about first and foremost?
Well, off the bat, this is, in my opinion, is one of the best scenes of early Marvel. And the reason I say that is because, in my opinion, this is when the Avengers were at their strongest. Right after the Battle of New York, you know, a couple years later, where they've had time to train and get to know each other and build some camaraderie. And now they're going out and just getting stuff done. So yeah, that's why I love the scene. I would love to have the scene in my collection. And what's cool about this specifically is the depth with how, you know, Thor's in front and Hulk's coming from behind, Iron Man's flying, all those things. I love it.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say, like you mentioned, I think Iron Man is one of my favorites on the list. So it's a little bit tough to see, but I think it's a really cool look at Iron Man in this scene when he's flying. Hulk is obviously just going ape-ish on these mercenaries. But overall, an awesome scene. Which is your favorite?
To be honest, and in no way is, you know, Cap's not my favorite Avenger. He's up there, but he's obviously yours. It is a missed opportunity on Funko's part that they do not have Captain America riding his motorcycle. Yeah. To me, that is the coolest part of the scene, because that's Cap in a nutshell. Him on his bike with the shield, man, like, it doesn't get better than that.
Especially early Cap. And we've made a couple concept lists where he's on his bike, and we've been lucky to have a couple different concepts of this made for our videos. But I think it's really cool. Black Widow, she's doing a cool pose. I really like that. Yeah. Exactly. Hawkeye's getting his bow ready, and obviously, you know, again, Hawkeye gets pretty injured in this in the opening of Age of Ultron. And then finally we see Thor just floating in the air, just ready to demolish these Hydra agents. Last but not least, I think the base is awesome. We can tell that it's a snow base, and I really wonder if Christie Custom took this base from the Star Wars Hoth scenes and kind of mashed them together to make this base, because it's an awesome snow base, and, you know, we have tree branches laying around. I just overall think that this is an awesome scene, and, you know, it's not our typical concept list, but we saw it and we knew that we just had to make a quick video of it.
Yeah, man. Also, with the direction that Funko's been going with these build a scene pops, this would be another prime candidate to just fit right into that mix. I would love it. What's also cool about it is I feel like this concept could take up an entire shelf on its own, and it could like have a dope background and like a nice little shrine and monument to the beginning of the movie. We have the Avengers Assemble scene. Yep. I'd love to have something for Ultron too.
No, definitely. And I don't think it's out of the question for them to put something together like this. I don't know if it would connect or if it would be something like the Hoth scene from Star Wars where they're individual, but I think it would have to connect, sort of like the Spidey scene that we're getting right now of the Sinister Six. But overall, an awesome concept scene. And, again, we really appreciate Christie Custom for letting us use it. But everybody, we can't thank you enough. enough for coming in for another video here on Carbonite Collecting. We have a bunch of videos coming out every day moving forward. But thank you very much again for tuning in. And until the next time you're on the channel, make sure to keep it popping.